Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening to you wherever you are in the world. My name is Meg. Welcome to my channel. I am a fully qualified yoga teacher, a beautician, and a masseuse. And this is my YouTube channel where I talk mainly about yoga, tips and tricks and things that you guys can follow along to strengthen your practice from home, but also some health and wellness as well. So if that is something you're interested in, go and hit the subscribe button. It will mean so much to me, and it means that you guys get a notification every time I post onto YouTube, so you don't miss anything that I'm bringing forward. I am currently in the beautiful, stunning, sunny Lindos. I am so happy. I'm having the best time ever. The sea is incredible. The view that we've got from our hotel room is incredible. We're staying in the Lindos Royale. Not an ad, just thought I'd let you guys know where we are, and it has been such a lovely time. I'm really not ready to go home. Today I am going to be doing a breakdown of the pose crow. So we're going to be doing crow pose today. This is an arm balance, so make sure before you come into this, your wrists are warmed up nicely and really well. If you struggle to get into this, things like chaturangas, things like down dogs, they're all going to help to strengthen in through the arms. So if you struggle to do this, don't be disheartened. It is an arm balance. It is a bit more difficult, but it's worth learning and it's worth doing because it helps you to get into all your other arm balances, and to be honest, it just makes you feel so strong and empowered. To do this, I always recommend working on a hard surface with a good quality mat. This is going to support your joints, and also a good quality mat will mean that it doesn't slip out from underneath you, or it's less likely to, and you'll have better grip, so you're less likely to slip with your hands or your feet. So I always recommend using a good quality mat. Mine is from Yogi Bear, and this is their travel mat. Again, not an ad, just letting you guys know where my mat is from, and I love this mat to death. If you follow this channel, you'll know that I use this mat even when I'm at home and I'm not even traveling. I use it every day, all day. I adore this mat, and I've had it now like 3 years and it's still going strong. So yeah, highly recommend it. It's a very good mat. You can use blocks to do this, and if you want to have a cushion just to have in front of you in case you're worried about falling forwards, you can do, but it's not a necessity. And if you can do it without it, it's always better to. Maybe the very first time, have some blocks or have a pillow in front of you when you're doing this, just to give you a bit of confidence. But as you get stronger, or as you feel more confident in the pose, try your best to take it away, because it will help you to gain that strength into it a little bit more. And when you're ready, we will get started. So this is just going to be a really quick breakdown of how to get into your crow pose, rather than any drills or anything like that that are going to help you to get into it. I have got a video that goes through that anyway, so I will pop that up above and you can follow that if you want to follow some drills to get you stronger. But this is just the positionings and how to get into your crow pose. We're going to start with your hands shoulder width apart, and your fingers are spread, and your index or middle finger is facing forwards. Your inner elbows are spun to face forwards, and we're almost going to take this into like a grip, so like spider hands. So think about kind of pushing and gripping through the mat. From here, we're going to take the knees up and start to walk them in towards your inner elbows, so in towards your armpits. So you don't want your knees out to the side. I see loads of people doing crow pose like this and thinking they're in a crow pose, and that is not the case. Crow pose can be quite difficult to do because you're basically balancing your knees onto your triceps, this bit. So I would suggest as well, when you're very first starting out, especially if you don't have the strength to lift your body, work with a hoodie or something like that on, or cover your arms, because you will find you'll get bruises all the way down your arms the more that you practice this. Once you get stronger, you don't get bruises because you're used to lifting and your arms are used to having your knees there. Put your hands shoulder width apart. We're going to walk the knees in towards your underarms. So if you look at where my knees are, they're literally sitting into my underarms. So if yours are not getting there, then this is what you need to practice, is finding this movement. So getting yourself into this pose. Once you're here, you can then start to tip the weight forwards and bend into the arms, and then maybe lifting one knee or one foot and then the other into your crow pose. Once you're in your crow pose, you can then start to take this into a flying pigeon and things like that. But it's important to practice and to get yourself really strong into your crow pose before you get start doing anything else. So I will show you from the other side, just in case it helps and makes it a little bit easier for you, even though it is the same. So we're taking the hands down, knees are coming onto the biceps, right into the armpits, fingers are spread, we're gripping the mat, we're rolling the weight forwards, picking up one leg, and then the other. Hold this for 8 seconds if you can, and then roll back. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you found a little bit of value into it. Making sure that, like I said, your knees do sit right onto your arms. I think mine was slipping a little bit because it is so hot. It's like 29, 30 degrees here. And so I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit sweaty and I'm covered in sun lotion. So my knees kept like slipping off. But yes, try your best to get your knees right up and onto this kind of part of your arm and in towards your underarms, and that will kind of help you. Things that you can do to help you get stronger in this is things like chaturanga, anything where your arms are in like a tabletop position, because when you're in your crow pose, the idea is that you're creating like a tabletop with your arms, and then your knees are basically just slipping or sitting on top of that tabletop. Take it nice and slowly. Enjoy the process, and I look forward to practicing with you guys again soon. Thanks. Bye.